It's Bourbon Nights Live. Hello, how is everyone? How's everyone doing? Welcome in.
I guess first we want to say we hope everyone who's on is safe and okay from all the storms this weekend.
Yeah.
And kind of top of the show, Western Kentucky got hit pretty hard. It was a big,
was it a 3-state or 4-state? It traveled over 250 miles, which is like a record, and
I mean, it's a disaster. So that's for tonight. We are doing what we can, which is directing, like, if you guys want to make super chats, all super chats from tonight will be donated to the Western Kentucky Tornado Relief Fund. However, you can super chat, and that's where they will go, or we've put a link in the description for the video. So if you guys want to just go donate directly, in lieu of super chatting, because YouTube does take a cut, so we want to make sure that the most money goes. But yeah, whether you intend for it to be or not, all of tonight's super chats will be donated.
Yes.
On behalf of them.
Yes. And speaking of that, we have our first one here that we want to recognize, and that's from Nick. He says, "Thanks for supporting those who lost much, and happy holidays."
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick. And Nick, to let you know, and everyone else here in the chat, for everyone who does super chat tonight, and I wish we could figure out a way to get the people who just donate directly into this as well, but maybe something will come to us. But for right now, anyone who does super chat, you will be, should we set a limit, like five and up, to be entered into the thing? Or
Sure.
Let's say $5 and up. So Nick and Andy here with our second super chat, you are entered into a drawing, so we're now assigning you a number. So Nick, you're number 1. Andy, you'll be number 2. And at the end, we're going to go to pickerwheel.com, spin the wheel for however many super chats we've had, and you'll be entered into a drawing to get one of our cut crystal Glencairns, which is an amazing, hefty glass. We love drinking from those.
Just a little extra incentive. I'm sure you didn't need it, but
Right.
just in case.
Yeah, we thought,
why not?
Yeah.
Trying to do something nice for everyone.
Yeah. And Andy saying, "God bless the families." Yes.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. And what a time to lose so much.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it would ever be a good time, but it's like the worst time.
Yeah.
It's very cold out. Almost, I mean, it's the holidays. Yeah. I can't imagine. It's a nightmare.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, top of the show here, is a review, finally, of the Wild Turkey Masters Keep 1. And when we're doing the review, we might, let a few super chats go, and then we'll come back and kind of do them all as a group. But we have to thank Chad for letting us borrow this.
And no, he's not talking about himself in the third person.
Yes, thank you, Chad. You're awesome. But we have here, finally, the one. I better do this properly.
Yes, do it. Yeah.
Yeah. This one is tough. It's fighting me. Got it. Yeah, so this is on loan from Chad. He's letting us do this quasi uncorking, this live uncorking, whatever we call it. And then the bottle goes back to him. Also, I have to say a thank you to Hubie, who was actually going to do the same thing. He had the bottle. It was ready to come our way. And then I was like, well, actually, we literally
got one from right down the street.
Just got this from right down the street from us. So thank you also to Hubie. All right, let's hit some super chats real quick. Next up is James saying, #Kentucky Strong, prayers for all the families. Thank you very much, James. We have Joe Carter. The community always helping out, and we pray for those affected. Yes, thank you. J.G. Wentworth, 877 MASH Now, saying, enjoying the Advent calendar. Thank you all for what you do. 877 MASH Now. Yeah, Advent calendar going strong still.
Gosh, we're about halfway through.
Yesterday had 2 episodes. Well, today, technically, 2 episodes.
Whoa, look at you guys. Wow.
Yeah. Sean Dobbins, for my fellow Kentuckians. Thank you, Sean. John Wadsworth says, thank you guys for organizing this. God bless those who were impacted by the storm. Yes. Wow. Okay. You guys are showing up.
Yeah, you guys are. I'm trying to write as fast as I can. I feel like this was a mistake. Not a mistake, but this method was not
Well,
Not best advice.
next is Jim. Jim with a $10 super chat. Thank you for that. Michelle Martin.
Me writing does not make for good TV.
Sending our prayers to everyone impacted by the storms. Joseph Brazo. I will also donate a bottle of special Woodinville bourbon finished in What is that?
Where? Oh, Moscatel? Is that right?
Moscatel?
I've never heard of such a thing.
Casks, 100 proof deliciousness. Thanks. Well, we'll need to learn more about that. Thank you, Joseph.
Yes, thank you.
For piling on. That is awesome. Joe Carter said we just got our first Master's Keep this weekend. The Decades, that's our favorite. Hope you enjoy that, John.
It is a good one.
Yes. John T with the super chat, prayers to those affected. Thank you, John. It's Dave, just Dave, saying prayers to all those affected. Cheers to all those first responders out there. Agreed. Now, if I happen to miss anyone, since these are coming in fast and furious Tokyo Drift style, please let me know. But I think the next one is Wayne with a $100 super chat. Thank you, Wayne. That is going to move the needle a lot. And James Wolverton with another one here. Yeah.
Yeah, we had 2 from Joe and 2 from James.
Get you in twice. Advent calendar. Well, should we do that? Because then you could do well,
it's too late. I've already written them.
Not like you guys are trying to rig the system on a good cause.
Yes.
But James, and I know that's why you guys aren't super chat anyway, saying Advent calendar, lots of fun, and loves Chad's take on Blanton's. Thank you. On Blanton's.
On Blanton's. Oh.
Yeah, that was a fun episode that I
haven't gotten to watch that yet, and I really want to.
She was out, obviously. That's why she wasn't on the episode. Glenn and Kathy Golf Whiskey sent our donation directly to the Kentucky Tornado Relief Fund. Thanks, Chad and Sarah.
Thanks for letting us know. We appreciate it.
That link, by the way, is in the episode description of this episode.
Yes.
So you can just go down there and click if you like, or it's just a quick Google away. Brian Brennicke with Super Chat saying, thinking of all the families impacted by the storm. Indeed. Okay. All right. I feel like these will come in waves.
Wait, sorry, I think I missed something. Something about Adriana did something to the rescue, and I don't know what it was, but I know it was amazing because all of everybody's commenting on it. So whatever it was, good job.
Good. Oh, was it?
I don't know.
I don't know, but here's Sugar Kitty talking about that white
Moscatel. Oh, it's a white
wine grapes.
Like Moscato-esque, but I don't know.
Well, we'll just go ahead and do Not So Old Granddad with a super chat as well. And then also Nick the Greek. Get him to the Greek, everybody, saying thoughts and prayers to all those affected. Hashtag Kentucky Strong. And then we might as well do Big Vic. I'm just going to keep saying this. Prayers to all those affected. And Sarah loved the new look with the glasses.
Oh, thank you. My eyes were very dry today. And so I'm struggling this week. It's been a week for me. At the beginning of the week, I wasn't feeling well. And
she's writing down all the entries.
I am writing down all the entries.
No, Whiskey Mountains. That's why people were saying. She's writing them down as well. We can call it a backup, or if you want to stop, or whatever.
But, I mean, I'm kind of in the... I
don't know. In the groove?
I think so. I don't know, just in case. Okay. Not that I don't trust it. I totally do. But actually, I probably trust hers better than mine.
Sure.
We will use her as our source.
Now, Sarah, I poured you a little bit because...
Yes, that's what I was about to get into.
If you want to tell them.
Yeah, so...
They're going to think, dang, Chad, you're really shorting her.
No, I appreciate that. Amongst all the... just not feeling well at the beginning of this week, and then this weekend had like a holiday party and some other things to go to, and I don't know what I ate or drank that has... I don't ever get heartburn or like acid reflux or anything. I don't know what set it off, but something set something off. Something set it off. I just feel like I swallowed a ball of fire this morning when I woke up and had
great balls of fire.
I have not been right all day. It still hurts, so I will not be
partaking a whole lot.
Yeah, you may see me
because
spit off camera.
What's gonna make acid reflux?
You know what will
worse?
make it better? This.
Yeah.
It won't.
Let's put some whiskey on top of
I've
that.
literally tried everything. Like I took a pill. I've tried Tums. I found like a home remedy. It's like baking soda and water. Chugged that. None of it's helped.
None of it?
None of it's helped.
Wow.
I'm in pain. Help.
She's in pain.
But I'm here.
She's here.
Importantly.
And I know we got super chats rolling, but we'll hit them here in a wave. So this has been the first Wild Turkey Master's Keep that we've had a hard time finding. In the past, we've been lucky enough to get like 2, have one open and then kind of saving one for when that one gets empty. This one, as you've heard, not ours. I have to give this back. Happy to have the opportunity, but haven't been able to buy a bottle. Whether we like this or not, I would still like to be able to find one at retail or very close to retail, just because I have all of them. All of them. Even the Australian one, thanks to Chris and Lil. So, I don't know. But this is the Wild Turkey Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey 1. It is a toasted oak finish, and it's 101 proof. What a great turkey.
Can you make Adriana a mod real quick?
Sure.
Is that something that can be done quickly? I don't know.
Let me just remember how you do that, Sarah.
Okay.
Is it through this thing or is it through...
I think it's through there.
Through this thing.
I don't remember. One day you were just giving them out like...
I know.
Ooh, I just even smelling that. Have I tried a glass of milk? Big Vic wants to know. I have not. Me and dairy are not pals. So we don't actually even have any milk in the house. I had some oat milk earlier, but that didn't help. Ooh.
Whiskey Mountains, you have been deputized.
Oof, even just smelling it. I don't know.
Should we get caught back up since we've taken a little break?
Sure. It's going to be one of those nights. Less drinking of the bourbon, more of the, reading of the super chats and the answering of the questions, which honestly is what we're here for.
That's what we're here for. Yeah,
and
that's what tonight's
don't
about.
mind at all. No. I don't mind today.
No. Mike with the next super chat saying some concern and care from Oregon.
Thank you.
We got Brian saying prayers to the families affected. Cheers to the donations. Can't wait for this uncorking. Yeah, man, it's opening up in the glass as we speak. Jeff Winbush, my Niners beat the Bengals, or the Bungles, am I right? So I raise a glass to my Kentucky peeps. Keep your head up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, they're their closest NFL team, right? But have no allegiance to the Bengals. David Jeanette saying prayers and strength to all impacted. Thank you, David.
And they checked on us via text to make sure we were okay. And then I realized from sweet. that Michael and Jenny Hobgood, who were in the chat, they're in that area.
Yeah.
And I failed to connect those dots in my brain until I received that text message. And I was like, I'm fine, but you know who might not be.
Right.
And then we got on here and I saw you were on
very
here.
Glad, very glad
to see you're okay.
Marcos with hashtag Kentucky Forever. Thank you. It is our state. We do love it. Derek Ellis, be back in Kentucky for the holidays tomorrow. Thanks to all who are donating to Kentucky. Yes, big thank you.
Thank you, yes.
And TNT, we're dynamite. Prayers and God's blessing from Wisconsin. Love Kentucky. Hashtag Kentucky Strong.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you all.
Get out of there.
Get out of there, dog.
What are you doing? Shoo.
All right. Kentucky Spirit.
No.
Hashtag Wild Turkey.
What?
Hashtag Kentucky Strong.
Right.
Led to Kentucky Spirit. Led to Wild Turkey.
It is connected.
It is connected. Masters Keep. Wild Turkey Masters Keep 1. Oof. Very sweet smelling for a Wild Turkey. Very sweet.
Let's see.
Kind of candy.
I haven't given any.
Oh yeah.
For all the super chats.
That is
so
for
far.
all them super chats. Yes.
It's been. It's a whirlwind.
Yes. Yeah,
I think I might realize what my sensory kryptonite is, and I think it might be this. I'm having a hard time.
Laying in. Well, that's fine. Yeah, this is not a typical turkey nose. It might be because of the toasted oak finish, but yeah, a little off profile, for a Master's Keep.
Yeah, it's got a sweet, almost like a walnutty. I don't know.
Definitely sweet. I'm just trying to kind of nail down what that sweetness is, but yeah, it's much sweeter than a normal wild turkey is.
I get the toasted note, like that toasted oak. It does not read like regular wild turkey to me, but I mean that makes sense. This is pretty, I guess, out of their normal box.
Yeah. Whiskey Mountains is asking sort of a behind the scenes question here. Would you like the entry to be for every $5 or just one per person, regardless of the amount? I say if it's over $5, one entry. Otherwise, well, I mean, if you have a solution for that,
I think one is.
But I think
one entry is good. You're just now donating out of the kindness of your heart. But you're entered.
But you are entered, yes.
So,
Yes.
apologies for not making that clear earlier if you've donated more than once. It is going to a good cause, so hopefully you're not upset.
And that bottle from...
And that bottle from Joseph.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I don't know. Oh, I'm wrestling internally with myself. I don't know if I can bring myself to drink this. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
You can do it, Sarah.
I can do it.
Huh. That is strong and... Oh, okay.
I can't do it.
Sarah can't do it. That's fine. That's fine. That is strong and in your face for a wild turkey.
Vanilla, that toasted oak,
Yep.
definitely coming through.
Very dark.
A lot of oak influence, like some, like not bitter, but you know, from the char.
Sort of tannic.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak to the finish. Even if I had completed that tasting,
Well,
I still would be like, it burns in my chest.
I can speak to it.
Can you speak to that?
I can.
And then we'll get caught up on super chats.
I feel like I'm slightly the way that you feel right now, Sarah. It almost kind of feels like it put this heat, this char right in this area, sort of reminiscent of heartburn.
Yikes. That's
Not
not what you want.
No.
Sometimes, like, when you have barrel proof stuff, though, it can hit you that way on certain
Right.
days.
But
You're
it's
like,
not barrel. It's 101 proof.
I know, right? That's so
Yeah.
weird.
Second sip.
I mean, I can, as long as you guys don't care.
Yeah, it's pretty hot going down back of the throat. And
Mouthfeel's not really anything to write home about.
oaky.
Yeah, very oaky.
Very oaky.
But like you said, with that tannic, almost like a bitter thing going on towards the end.
Oversteeped tea.
Yeah, and then I don't feel like the mouthfeel is anything to write home about.
Yeah.
Which, you know, at this price point, like we can't all have winners, right? They can't all be winners, but at this price point, they better be.
Well, when you're taking a swing once a year,
Sure.
and let us say, because so far we have not been kind of this, let us say that we love
Decades.
a lot of the Master's Keep. Now, you weren't too
The
on about the
17.
bottled and bond last year, and then
But I recognize why people like it. It's just not
Right.
my preference.
and then that one finish.
Oh, the sherry.
What was it called? Cornerstone. No, that's the
Oloroso
right.
sherry.
Oloroso sherry.
But I can admit that I am not the target audience for most sherry finishes.
Correct. Have not found an Oloroso sherry finished bourbon from anyone that
We've
liked.
had some that have been like blended in, like it's been more than one finish and it's been one
Right.
of the pieces, but not that was just an
Right.
Oloroso sherry finish.
So I'll say the bottled and bond of last year, the Oloroso sherry finish, those two, we weren't. I mean, I liked the bottled and bond more than you did, but they weren't our favorites. Our favorites were the first release, the 17 year, the Decades, the one from Australia is also good, but not above those other ones. So, but generally, I feel like they have a pretty good batting average for us. This one, and this is completely what we heard.
Right. I would forego this one.
I would too.
Oh man. Okay.
It's official. It's not going in our, because we'd already said that if we need to move some pieces around for our 25 days, you know, we've already drawn all those names, but we were going to do like you just, with a bad voiceover, Wild Turkey Masters Keep 1, you know,
Yeah.
type of thing. We were going to pull some strings that way and kick something else out. This isn't going to kick anything out. It's not going in
No,
it's not
it's
going
not
to go
going
in our
in.
blind best of the year contention even, because it's not.
Do you want to talk about what is real quick? Did you? Ah,
Didn't.
That's
We can
okay.
talk about it. I just don't have the bottle down here to show it.
it's totally fine.
Okay.
Well, let's get caught up on some super chats. We're
All
a
right.
bit
I
behind.
do believe, yes, this is the next one.
Okay, cool.
From Toshi Bake. Saying prayers to all those in Kentucky and the Midwest drinking some Cigar Blend Batch 69 with a Churchill late hour. Have a great night all. Thank you much
you.
for that. Next is from Doug. Doug saying prayers to all those affected. Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much,
Doug.
Doug. We have Missile Man saying, originally from the Midwest, no stranger to tornadoes. Thoughts and prayers to all. Love you guys, and you're doing a good thing. Thank you, Missile Man. We appreciate that. Kilko, Whiskey Musings. Kilko saying, my anxiety went sky high knowing what happened over there. You both in Kentucky, my friend in Missouri. Thank you. I almost said Michigan. Glad to help.
I heard it. Yeah, I was like, nope.
Missouri. Thanks all to help in whatever small way I can.
Thank you.
Glad to help in whatever small way I can. So.
And we will report on the next live how much we raised, because it takes a while for YouTube and.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have Straw Rats with a super chat saying, God bless Kentucky. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, we got a lot going on here.
Greg Johnson with the next one. Tornado here in Nashville did some damage a mile north of me, and my neighbor needs a new roof. Didn't realize how bad Kentucky got it until noon yesterday. Tennessee, love Kentucky.
Hit.
Cheers, y'all.
They got hit last year, too, right? Yeah. Or was it earlier this year? I can't, my timelines are messed up. 2019 was also last year.
What is time?
What is time? Got hit pretty bad.
Yeah. Derek in Super Chat saying, I rarely get a chance to catch you guys live, donating for a good cause.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Derek.
So glad that you could make it.
Cameron with the next Super Chat saying, Ben Franklin, doing great by doing good for others. You guys are great.
Well,
sorry.
Thanks.
That threw me off.
It's truly the least we could do.
Yes.
We're happy to help in any small way we can.
Matt with the next Super Chat from down in LA. LA mean Louisiana, where hurricanes are normal. Tornadoes are so much worse. At least we can see hurricanes coming way in advance. Thank you, Matt. Stefan, I feel like I've been reading all these. If you ever want to jump in, feel free to, Sarah. Over the lips, down past the gums, look out, stomach, here it comes. Any chance you could impress on YouTube to reduce its super chat take due to the nature of the situation? Well, I know, this was sort of a, since this was so recent, but I know that you can do donation or fundraisers. There is like a tab that you can click, and I'm not sure.
We've not familiar with it.
We have not, but we can see what the total is and see what that 30% that YouTube is going to take, and maybe we can alleviate that ourselves.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but great question. Todd Koopa and the Koopa Trua saying thoughts and prayers for everyone. Thank you, Mr.
Todd.
Koopa. Krista saying prayers for all impacted. Thank you. Derek Ellis again saying, I know Sarah and I disagree on the 17 BIB, lol. It's a bit oaky. How does it compare to the 17 BIB? As a heartburn sufferer, feel better, Sarah.
Thank you.
How does it compare to the Bottled and Bond?
I think I like this better than the Bottled and Bond.
Really?
Well,
I'm opposite.
I don't know. It's hard for me to like anything right now. Like, you could put...
This is oakier.
You could put a pour of William LaRue Weller in front of me right now, and I could not drink it. You could put that 1983 Old Grandad in front of me right now, and I could not drink it.
Oh, man.
That's how much it hurts. I'm like, I can't do
Yeesh.
it. Not to be, like, super complainy.
Yeah, that's just how it
I did this to myself, but...
Brett, feel better, Sarah. My
Thank
hometown
you.
in Iowa got hit a couple years ago, and then
I'm not sure what that word is. Direct.
Last year.
I'm not sure.
Mother Nature can be a bee.
Yeah.
Yes, it can.
Tornadoes are like one of my worst fears. Like, when I have nightmares, it's about tornadoes.
Okay.
I don't know where that comes from, but I mean, rational fear, obviously.
Right. No, it's no one likes them. Santiago TC13, thanks for always helping others. Best wishes to all. Glad to help a little bit. Thank you much.
Thank you.
Got Ian Clark, prayers to all who were impacted by the storms.
Wow, you guys are bringing it.
Tommy T saying no strangers to tornadoes. North Texas here. Positive thoughts for all those impacted. We've got Nick with the next super chat saying survived a big tornado in Tuscaloosa, Alabama in 2011. Very scary experience. My thoughts go to those in Kentucky and other affected areas.
Thank you
much. Wiggle Lord saying Kentucky spirit, heart. Scott Pigsley saying watching football tonight, but my thoughts are with all those affected by the tornadoes. Thank you, Scott. We got Kimber, absolutely heartbreaking what went on Friday night. Happy to donate and prayers for all those affected. Hashtag Kentucky Strong. We got Lilith here
Lil.
saying hashtag Kentucky Strong. See you in September. Hope so.
We hope so.
Very much hope so too. And Alex saying
Love
hope
you.
everyone is staying safe. All right.
All right, now we're caught up.
Thank you all.
Stefan said so. No second sip Sarah tonight. Bummer.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, hopefully
probably not.
I'll be back to my usual self next weekend. But, yeah, I don't know where this came from, but I don't like it, and I don't want it to ever happen again. So help.
I mean, when you sit with it, when you have it three, 4, 5 sips, you know, you kind of, as things happen, you get more acclimated to it, and you start. I feel like there's less nitpicking the more you go on, unless something is just really bad. This is not really bad, but it's just not my cup of whiskey.
I got you. You know what, Chad? I'm sitting here and I'm thinking,
Yeah?
you know who else should get one of these?
Who dat?
Adriana.
Oh, sure.
For helping, for
Yeah.
jumping in and being like, this is going to be a mess for you two. Because, like, honestly, I stopped writing at 22. So there's no way that I could have
Wow.
kept up with, because you guys are so generous. So it's a good problem to have. But yeah, so because you jumped in and helped out, we'll make sure that you get one of these as well.
Absolutely.
Because we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Clearly, we could not have done it without you, but
No.
we didn't know.
Yeah.
She's
I
no
wasn't-
stranger to a fundraiser, so I'm sure
No.
she was like, yeah, that ain't gonna work.
I knew you guys would show up, but I wasn't expecting quite.
Quite this
The-
level.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why. Why I didn't expect it. This community is
I know.
literally unmatched.
Yeah.
They always show up.
So next up, it's actually something that we've been meaning to do a shout out for the last couple of weeks. So shout out to Ian.
I need to write this down. Ian and Leslie?
Leslie, okay. Sorry. Ian, Leslie, Mike, Monique, Dave, and Brandy for a couple of Jack Daniels things. We have the Frank Sinatra edition of Jack Daniels and the Jack Daniels single barrel proof. This particular one is 133.2. And we got word from Patreon that today, 1915, Frank Sinatra was born. I believe I read that message on the right day. I believe that is today. Didn't get a chance to Google that to make sure it is, but it's not today. It was around this time. So I thought it'd be a great time to open this puppy up.
Okay. I can't wait.
Wow, this is a heavy bottle.
It's a large bottle.
Is that
It's like a brick.
Is that a liter?
Oof.
It's so big. It is a liter. Thought my eyes were playing tricks on me.
It is a liter.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is big.
It's big. It's big.
Tis. I guess we'll get this in our glass and then we'll get caught up again.
Yeah.
Cool. See what we can do. I feel like it's rude to spit this out, but
But when you can't, you can't. It'll be such a
just
small
a small
amount.
pour.
You'll enjoy this when you're back to normal.
It's true. Perfect. Thank
Look
you.
at that little amount.
Lovely.
I'm gonna get more.
Okay, fair enough. December 12th. A few people are saying, which is today.
Oh, good. I was like, when is that? A week from now? No, that's today, Chad.
Because time, again. No concept of time, especially when you're doing an episode a day.
Yeah. So this is 90 proof still, but this has the grooves, I think, in the
barrel?
In the barrel. So it gets more surface area there. But yeah, this is the special edition.
Not to be rude,
Sinatra.
but I just got a Weather Channel notification. Okay, it's a feel-good story, not an alert. I was like, I just
Okay.
want to make sure.
Good. Oh, where did I leave off?
We did Kimber, we did Lil, and we did Alex, I believe.
You're right. Yeah,
Okay.
next would be Jason. Okay.
Jason says, with all of our friends we've met on our whiskey journey, we consider Kentucky to be our adopted home. Our prayers and best wishes go out from me and Nat. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. That's a big super chat.
Yeah, that is.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Back to
Toshi Bake.
Toshi Bake.
I think we're going to go with it. So speaking of that OGD, your video inspired me. I got a 1981 OGD from National Distillers. Yummy. Said, opened it a few weeks ago. It's unreal. Best dusty I've had. Opened a
Stitzelweller.
Stitzelweller 71 Old Fits this year, but that OGD wins. It is so good.
And the price just went up more.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
I mean, but it was already up, so it's like, does it even matter?
It's our fault.
We should enjoy it.
Yeah. Tom W. saying thoughts and prayers for all those affected.
Thank you,
Tom. And Justin saying, we're here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Appreciate this. Got it hard, but the community is coming together and making a huge recovery effort. Cheers all.
Yeah, I Googled today looking for like if there's volunteer efforts being coordinated for any type of cleanup or food drives and stuff, just because I'm thinking maybe next week when things slow down, the week of Christmas, whenever we're not doing an episode every day, like maybe we could help in some way, but nothing has been posted yet, so I'm going to keep an eye on that.
Yeah. And Deborah C., prayers to Kentucky. Today is Sinatra's birthday. They dedicated a new statue to Frank in Hoboken.
Go for it.
New Jersey.
Continue.
Today, his birthplace and where I live.
Oh, neat. Fun facts.
Very cool.
Thanks for sharing.
We have a new Italian joint in our town called Frankentino's.
Yeah, we do.
For Frank and Dean Martin. Well, it's got that signature sort of banana-y brown
Yeah,
Foreman.
it's very like fruit, and it kind of smells like Tums.
No, it doesn't.
You don't think so?
No.
Like a lemon or like a citrus one?
A Tums? I've never had a Tums that smelled like that, but
well, it's also on my
that's
mind
what-
right now.
Yeah, that's why
I don't mean it in like a bad way. It just
So I
kind
was
of
kind of like,
no,
no, it
no,
doesn't.
no, it doesn't.
No, it
Sarah.
doesn't.
I already told you. I can't really.
No one is ever wrong with what they get,
but
but
I
no.
am today.
No, that's not right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
Late here tonight. What up with Sarah? Sarah has some major heartburn.
It's bad.
And it's yeah.
Apologies for being so boring.
But overall, I'd say a good nose. Yeah,
Sweet.
we can go ahead and go on.
Fruity.
Oh, that's a lot. She's also spitting because it
It hurts.
putting whiskey on top of heartburn.
Not helpful.
Not a good idea. It's yeah. That's a lot
Of
fruit,
what finish
a lot
I'm
fruitier.
getting is fruity. I'm getting like
Yeah.
banana, orange, cherry, vanilla. It's hard for me.
Very
I don't
citrus.
think I can. I am going to take myself out of the passing final judgment on anything today. I'm definitely not qualified for that in this moment.
I'll say this: it's very approachable. That 90 proof is very easy, but yeah, a lot of citrus. As you said, maybe even some orange in there. Much different than the normal Jack Daniel's.
Oh, yes.
Old number
Oh,
7.
yeah.
Yeah, you can tell this is a special edition. They did some treatment on this that has made it come off a lot better.
I feel very useless.
Bohoken.
So it shall be known from now. Sorry, Deb.
Tim with the next super chat saying, Sarah, you're feeling what I do after every Sunday watching the Lions. Shout out to the first responders in
Good
Kentucky.
one. I'm just going to go
thank
ahead and
you.
throw in, we haven't been doing them for all of them because that would be impossible. Sorry for you headphone wearers. Little triangle for everybody
Yeah, there you go.
because I think that's a great shout out.
Indeed.
What are you thinking? Tell me more.
It almost has. There's some type of cola note in there, and it's almost like it's a vanilla Coke or like a root beer type of thing. I'm liking that part about it. You think on that, Sarah? Let's see, are we next with Andrew? Yes. Andrew saying sipping on the new Coy Hill. That's a hefty. That's a spicy meatball, right over like 144 proof or something.
Cola. Interesting.
I
Okay.
had a tornado come through where I live in Maryland a while ago. Scary. Prayers to all of Kentucky. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
And then Brent with, it breaks my heart to see what happened in Kentucky. You guys are great to help financially. It would be awesome if you could get a chance to help clean up as well. Yeah, maybe bring volunteers. Bourbon, yeah, put on your bourbon coat if you're getting cold. Put on that bourbon coat.
I have a feeling that I think that's a great idea. I'm like, my brain automatically goes to, what are the rules around that? Like a no good deed goes unpunished. Like we'd get some sort of a fine from the ABC because we were distributing liquor without a license or whatever. But I'm like,
disaster area.
Worth it.
Hey, all press is good press, right? I guess I don't know. Itsbourbonnight was apprehended after handing out bourbon to
people who were literally volunteering to
clean up disaster.
A major disaster.
Ew.
Boo.
But no.
Aren't they the worst?
But yes, the thought is there.
I mean, I didn't say no.
I didn't say no.
I think it's intriguing.
I like this comment. Hit the thumbs up, you filthy animals. I like it.
We do like it. Oh, how did it already get to be 8:36? When you're reading, time flies when you're reading super chats.
75 super chats. Yeah.
That's right. 75?
Oh, I don't know. I just made
Oh, I was like, I mean, I know we've got to be in the 50s, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Whiskey Mountains, where are we at?
Also, make sure you go follow Whiskey Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the channel.
Absolutely. Here she is. Right here.
Yes, Stan, hit that like. Thank you. What say you? Do we know what the retail is on this?
It's like that's what I say when I don't know. It's around 100.
Okay. Well,
but I'm not sure.
Yeah, we don't have that information in front
Tis
of us
up there
at this moment.
Yeah.
But I think like some things like these, I think are, if you're a whiskey fan who's also a Sinatra fan, then like this is something you want.
I mean, look at this box. And there's some material in here.
So, Chad, this one kind of falls into that interesting territory when we were doing the...
He did it his
Of course, what I'm saying, that's
way.
not important.
This is one of my birthdays.
Got it. What was I saying?
You said, this kind of reminds me of...
Mm-hmm. And then what happened?
Then I sang.
No, when we were doing the celebrity whiskeys ranking, we debated... Like, if a whiskey is named after a celebrity,
right?
Where do you draw the line? Because there's, like, whiskeys that are named after celebrities, and there's whiskeys that have celebrity involvement. What do you need? And then there's, like, whiskeys named after, like, fictional characters, right? Like Duke, right? Because that's John Wayne, right? But that's, like...
Right.
It's a character. So, like, where do you draw the line?
That was his nickname. I think I don't know. It'd be more, what would be a better example?
I guess that is a bad example.
Captain Kirk.
Oh, right. That's one that we struggle with.
Where it's completely named after a fictional character that William
and there's
Shatner plays.
Involvement from him that we know of.
Oh,
so.
Look at this. There's a patch. Jack Daniel's Country Club. Boom.
So, how did we make that distinction? Where did we...
Well, we landed on the celebrity involved had to be involved.
Alive and existing.
Alive, existing, and involved. With it. Yeah, so you're Terry Bradshaw's.
Right, you have to be a participant in the process.
Neil Girardo's.
Or like Matthew McConaughey, who participated in the Long Branch development, right?
Clown in Number 9 with the Slipknot whiskey. They had to be involved, not just by name only. This is a cool little book that came with it, by the way. In
case you were wondering, this would obviously not fall into that category if we were going to do a part 2, because it's like a memorial bottle. An honorary, edition.
He loved Jack Daniels. He was buried with a bottle of Jack Daniels, so, of course, they made this to commemorate him being a huge fan of the brand, but he didn't have anything to do with it, obviously.
Scott Pigsley just threw out Pat Benatar's husband.
Pat Benatar's husband, yeah.
Thanks. They did not like that joke.
Nobody liked Girardo.
His name is Neil Girardo, and I will never make that mistake again. It wasn't even a mistake.
He's got some fans.
It wasn't even a mistake. I was just teasing.
55 entries. $905 before YouTube cut already raised.
And that's just like from people who super chatted and not even the direct donations. Yep. That's very impressive, you guys. That's insane. Wow. It's crazy what 40 minutes on here can do.
Yeah. That's
amazing.
That's very good.
Dang.
Oh, and put another $19.99 on top of it from Tim. Thank you, Tim.
I mean, obviously with these types of things, there's no like notice, so we couldn't have been more prepared really. But if we had been more prepared, I think we could have done some bottles or something. But hey, this works too. And Joseph Reza threw out the bottle, and we've got our glass, so
That's right.
better than nothing.
Mhm.
Something. Whew.
Well, we got some time left here. We did the two things that we. Oh, again, I want to say thank you to Ian, Leslie, Mike,
Yes.
Monique, Dave, and Brandy.
I look forward to tasting that at a future date when I can appreciate it. What else did we get?
I mean, we could, but this is going to be really high proof, and I know. Well, regardless of what we open, you're not exactly
I'm not
going to be
drink it.
going to be able to drink it. But
Yes.
let's save that.
I think even maybe the sipping is not helping either.
Let's do this.
I feel worse now than I did at the beginning of the episode.
Because we haven't. This is when we met Jim and Jenna at our bullet pick. They gave us this
Glens Creek?
Corvito Vivo, which is supposedly supposed to be as close to like Old Crow because the Glens Creek Distillery is where the Old Crow Distillery was. So this is, I think, even using that mash or that yeast strain they were able to procure, I believe. So let's just get this in our glass.
No, that has whiskey in it. I don't want it.
Michael
Whoa!
with the next super chat. Well, we got a couple big ones coming up here. Michael saying, sending prayers to everyone that lost so much this weekend and the first responders that rushed to help those in need. Thank you, Michael.
Well said.
Yes.
Well said. And we have $100 from Jason Connell.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Biggin. And that means we're over
amazing.
1,000 now.
Wow.
And then another 100 from Butch.
So thanks for doing this. I mean, again,
Dang.
our pleasure to do what we can.
Yes.
You know, to use this time for some good. I mean, we benefit from this time 50 weeks out of 52, right? So it's nice to do something.
Absolutely.
And it's needed. So
Yes.
we're happy to.
And then Tony saying, heyo.
Heyo.
Showing love to Kentucky from Nashville. Raffle
Raffle season
Raffle
has been good to
season.
me. Picked up an old RIP 10-year and a CYPB.
Oh.
Is the CYPB worth opening or trading?
For what it's worth, my personal opinion would be trading.
I think it depends on what your perfect bourbon is. If you like more, if we're talking Buffalo Trace, if you like more
What is
of
it?
the
95 proof.
right, so if you like higher proof,
8-year top warehouse.
Yeah.
I think.
so I would say like if you tend to find yourself more in, like a Stag Junior realm of like you like the higher proof stuff, then I would say it probably is worth trading because you could probably get something that you are going to enjoy taste-wise more so. It's a good product, but it's very marketing. Like, it's a good product. There's nothing wrong with that product, but I think it would probably be worth trading for something if you don't think that that's going to be in your wheelhouse as far as like top enjoyment.
Of the ones that are out there, Special Reserve, 107 Antique, 12-year
Single barrel, full proof.
and full proof, CYPB is at probably the bottom.
I mean, it'd be
Probably the bottom. It's probably down there with Special Reserve.
like I would say it would be Special Reserve, CYPB, then it gets a little tricky. Maybe a single barrel.
Haven't really had
Then
a great
it'd be
one.
debatable between the full proof, the 107, and the
12.
12, just depending on what day and what you're in the mood for.
Yeah.
Hopefully that helps. But you do you. We just want you to drink something that you like.
Ben with the next super chat saying sending care from NE.
I kicked the table. It hurt.
Don't kick the table.
I didn't
What the
mean
table
to.
do to
I
you?
didn't mean to.
Joey Tony Chocolonely Bag of Donuts 78 saying to Kentucky Sunday night IBN greater than NFL. You know what else is greater than Sunday night football? Holiday candles.
Thanks, Tony.
Where can people find their home?
If you are still looking for holiday gift ideas, we do still have merch, obviously, available on whiskeyambitions.com, but that includes holiday candles, which will be going away after the holidays. And I don't know how many are in stock right now because I have been a short supply of things needed to make them, but I'm working on more batches, so if it sells out, I'll probably replenish them within a day or two. So
Yes.
but if you need, now's the week to order if you want things by next week, I guess.
There's the URL.
Thank you.
And Greg saying Rage Against the Table.
Rage Against the Table. You guys are making me feel better. I'm glad I came.
And Joseph saying, thank you all so much for kicking in and helping out.
Yes.
And thank you, Joseph, for
thank you.
for including.
Yes.
Ooh, this is, speaking of candy earlier, this is
Wow.
very candy-esque.
Oh, very, very sweet. 106 proof.
And maybe a little bit of coffee bean.
Coffee and lemon zest and caramel. Like caramel candies.
Mm-hmm. It's got a lot in this nose.
Butterscotch or brown sugar.
Werther's Originals.
Wow, this is, I think it's because it's so pronounced of a nose. It's the only thing I've been able to really get much off of all night.
Right. That's what she said.
What? I'm like, wait, what?
I don't know.
I want to understand it.
Oh, and it's got a coffee. Got a coffee note on the palate too.
How do you feel about that?
Well, as you know,
I do know. I was gonna say, do you want to tell them?
I don't know if.
No. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
Best not to.
Well, Chad's been dabbling in a little bit more coffee flavors lately to see if we can get how we can get him to come around.
Yes.
Although if the answer is no, then the answer is no, and that's fine.
We'll see.
You can still live a full and happy life
That's right.
as you have so far.
I don't know. You know, like the Rabbit Hole, not Race King. Or is it Race King?
Race King? Yeah.
Yeah, Race King. Yeah. I thought that was the year before, but no.
Nope.
Rabbit Hole, Race King.
That was Boxer Grill.
Boxer Grill. The Founders Collection. It had a sort of a coffee note, but it was more. I mean, that was a unique one. It's in our 25 days. It was definitely,
but it was like blended and balanced nicely.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Oh? No. Okay. She's still gonna spit.
Oh, coffee. Oh, coffee for sure.
Oh, coffee.
But again, a little citrus in there.
Mm-hmm.
A little brown sugar.
Yep.
Huh. This reminds me of something. Interesting.
It is.
It's kind of like a coffee cake dessert. Not a coffee cake, but like if you have brownies that have coffee poured over them or whatever, like coffee soaked, almost like tiramisu, I guess.
Right. Uh-huh.
It's kind of giving me that vibe.
Where it's an element of the piece, but it's not the whole piece.
It's not the whole
so it's not
piece.
coffee. It's a coffee flavored something. Like
Something.
tiramisu.
Yeah.
Mr. Fiji
Ouija.
glad you are safe. Cheers, I would imagine. Sending some love from the land of Weller.
I just
Texas? Are you in Texas?
I just pictured like a Candyland illustration, but instead of candy, it would be just like bottles of bourbon everywhere, like the game board, but like it would be like Bourbon Land or Weller Land.
The Bourbon Man can.
I feel like adults would play that game. That would be fun.
Who could
with
take
all
the sunrise?
Who would just have like all the illustrations?
Sprinkle it with mash.
He cracked himself up.
I love it when I crack myself up.
Geez.
I'm hilarious.
You are hilarious.
You think it's Ohio? Where is the land of Weller? Now I want to know. I think it's Texas.
You think it's Texas?
Yeah. Where are you, Mr. Fiji? Ouija?
He said Ohio. Whiskey
Ohio?
Mountains was right. She was right. She knew.
Doc Cooper, do you think Ohio is the land of Weller? My other Ohio people, do you think? Why am I just hearing of this?
I don't know. Raphael has a good question.
What's up?
Do you have a favorite price range for stocking the home bar? 50, 75, 100 per bottle. This is a good question. We actually are due for we did a, bourbons and rye to have on your bar cart. I think we had 12 on there.
Yep.
And that's been several years ago. I can't believe it. But we're definitely due for a refresh of that video, probably sometime next year. But I think that's a good question because I don't think there's I like hitting a couple of different bases because you need some utility players, right? So I like things that are around or under $30 that you can use to make cocktails, but you could also drink them neat. So like a Rittenhouse Rye or a Wild Turkey 101, some kind of like a staple bottle that you can use for multiple purposes. And then something again or in that $50, $60 range, a couple of bottles there. So more sipping or with an ice cube. And then obviously having one or two, you know, like nice $80 plus bottles is going to be something that you break out when you have, you know, certain groups of friends come over who appreciate it, things that you want to sip neat, stuff like that. That'd be my recommendation, you know.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I'd say if you had like 3 utility players, or 3 or 4, and then 2 or 3 in that $50, $60 range, and then 1 or 2 in that upper range is a good start. Like, and for some people, like, that's great. That's all you'll ever really need. Although I will say that that behavior tends to open the floodgates of, now I have 50 bottles, and where did they come from?
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah, true.
What you doing?
I just wanted people to see that Kimber appreciated my...
Oh.
I would take it as singing. May have
Oh.
just been the concept for the song, but I'm gonna say it's singing. Yeah. So we got about 9 minutes here. If anyone else wants to do any last super chats, again, that is going to the
Western Kentucky
Western
Tornado
Kentucky.
Relief.
Yeah, Team Kentucky. Yeah, fund.
Yes.
And get you.
That may not be the exact name in quotations.
Yeah,
but
I was trying
it's
to
that.
do the.
Oh.
But I
I'm
don't
sorry.
know
Oh.
exactly what it is. Also gets you, if it's $5 and above, gets you into a drawing, which will get you one of our cut crystal Glencairns.
Which we'll do that drawing here in a second.
Yeah,
as
that's
long
fine.
as Adriana's ready.
And then also a Woodinville special dealie.
Special bottle as
Um,
donated by Joseph Brazo.
There you go. I'm trying to put the numbers because I think we've got.
Yeah, I don't know. What are we at? Oh, she said she'll send a list of names soon as we're wrapped up so we can put it into the random name picker. So do we need to... Well, if we don't announce it today, how will we get in contact with them?
Right. Well,
I don't know.
so Adriana, what we've been doing is just been putting numbers. So as long as everyone has a number,
Every name has a number.
I'm doing pickerwheel.com, and I just have it. I've just been entering numbers.
Like a Wheel of Fortune wheel, but with all the numbers.
So we'll just
We
give
can
it
spin it.
give it a spin. Right now I'm at 50. I think we have more entries than that.
We just need to know how many entries to put.
Well, there's another one.
There is another
Where
one.
did I end?
So we should
51.
probably cut it off here at 8:55, right? That way we can do the drawing real quick.
Yes.
Perfect.
9 and okay, there's 60 names
60
or
names.
60 numbers
That's a lot.
in there.
65, she said. We just
60,
hit.
65. Okay.
So we'll add those.
61,
Thank you.
62,
And
63, 64.
this is the
and
TV that you
65.
wanted.
This is what you tuned in for.
We may need to add
Oh,
one more.
66.
Okay.
I don't want to tell anyone to stop, but
No, I'm not going to tell them. We'll just add the names. It's fine. Brian says, thoughts and prayers for those affected. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Brian.
And Caleb, thank you for your super chat as well.
thank you, Caleb.
Appreciate it. And David said,
It hasn't come up on my screen yet. For some reason, there's a delay. There it is.
there we go. What am I doing loving? The message that I got was
yeah, you're
he's
enjoying
loving
yourself.
the live and he's here to donate. And then
We're
you know what? That's all that matters.
We're loving that super chat.
I
That's
love
what
it.
we're doing. Michael with the next super chat saying God bless the folks in Kentucky.
Thank you so
Michael.
much.
And then Mark
Mark.
with the super chat. Thank you, Katie Turk. Enjoyed some of the IBN 4-gate pick last night. That's one of our favorites with some friends. Thank you all for doing this tonight.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Katie. Yeah. And we have another Joseph.
Joseph, many blessings and prayers to those affected by the storms. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you.
And it is 8:54, so here in a second we will get that final count, and then we will do our wheel. Thanks for bearing with us tonight. It is not a normal episode structure of us just drinking and talking, although we did some drinking and a lot of talking. We were mostly reading the donation super chats, and we do appreciate that and talking that through. So
Again, it'll be one of these. This is one that we drink from, so it's needs a little polish. But has our logo here. It's a cut crystal from all the way over there in Scotland.
an official Glencairn.
I love the weight of this. Reminds me when I used to drink from a rocks glass. I have the heavy base back now. it's just great for special pours or everyday pours. Doesn't even matter. You can put Fireball in it for all
All
I
right.
care.
Real quick, we have a super chat from Christopher. Thank you so much. And Jeff Winbush, who says thoughts and prayers and bourbon. And so,
And
as of
there's
8:55,
Tiffany Phillips with the last one.
Tiffany, and we got one more. And this is the cutoff.
Once it shows up. There it is.
Crutland 57 says, sipping on some Ironroot Harbinger and praying for our neighbors to the north.
There you
Thank
go.
you so much.
Yes.
Anyone else who wants to super chat after this point, we don't want to stop you. You can also go to that direct link that's in the description and donate directly if you want to do that. But we will be calling the entries right there, getting the final count, and doing the drawing. So, appreciate it.
Oh, Keith.
Keith.
P. Okay, fine. Keith's in.
You can't undermine Scott that way.
Keith, but then no more entries.
Well, now,
So
how's the
Scott.
next person going to feel?
Well, no one else is doing it, so we're good.
Okay.
All right.
And I like Stefan's preview for next week's live. Next week, the return of Second Sip Sarah.
74 entries.
Does that count? 75 with Keith. Perfect.
75. Okay.
How many do you
75
have on there?
With Keith.
66?
66.
Get to adding.
Okay.
Scott said, you're the boss. Thank you. And we will make sure, Joseph, that you get the winner's address. We will get that information. Look at all these mods doing the work. Oh, man, you guys are the best.
What's the count?
75. All right. Can we put that up?
Yes.
Give Chad one moment. He will put this up.
Oh, how do I do it, everybody? I don't even remember.
You did it somehow.
There we go.
Don't mind the tabs. Mind your business.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
And we will ask for the corresponding number name matchup whenever we do it. So,
Here we go. And spin.
who's it gonna be? Well, that noise I could do without. Yay!
72. Okay, a recent one. All right, let me get back here. Boom. There we are. All right, 72. That's confusing. We'll get that off there. Number 72, we're waiting for the official word of who
that is.
Who that is.
Thank you, everyone who donated, and thank you for everyone who donated early. The wheel picked what the wheel picked.
Yeah. 72.
We shall.
72.
Well, we'll get there in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Winbush!
Jeff Winbush.
Look at you. There
Jeff,
you are.
There you are. You know what, Sarah?
Jeff, if you could shoot us an email at itsbourbonnight@gmail.com. We will get your address, make sure you get your glass, and make sure that you get your Woodinville. We will send Joseph your address, but
Thank you again,
don't
Joseph.
want to take it over over the chat. So
Right.
we'll do that via email,
Offline,
please.
as they say.
Yes.
But you know what, Sarah? We're so lucky that we weren't affected, and
It's true.
I'm feeling generous. I want to spin it again.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, something. We'll do something for somebody.
Okay, Chad has a surprise spin. So, thanks, Adriana.
There we go. Spin, spin, spin. 23. 23. So whoever number 23 is, we're gonna do something for you.
Chad says he has he says he has a special surprise for you. It's second spin Chaz.
Second spin, Chaz.
Chaz decided he took over the wheel, and hey, I'm all about the generosity. I don't know.
It'll be something aged 23 years.
Oh,
no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we'll see what Chad has decided.
Yeah,
it's
you
a
get
surprise.
You get a hug.
David Jeanette. David and Amy.
Jeanette.
Nice.
Okay.
Love it.
All right, cool. Well, there we go. Fun.
I love it. I wish we weren't here doing this, but I'm glad that we can be here doing this,
Yes.
if that makes sense
Absolutely.
to everyone.
Yeah.
So, Jason asked what was the total raised. I don't have a count at this very moment.
That's some math.
YouTube tells us afterwards, but it does take about 24 hours for it to just process everything. I think Adriana was keeping up with it
around.
earlier on. We've definitely crossed the $1,000 mark.
Yeah.
So we will have to get a final total, and that's not including all the people who donated directly at the link. So we can get you a total of what was raised here, though.
Yeah.
I don't know what you just did, what math that was, but we know it was well over $1,000.
Yes.
And so we're very happy, and we will give you an update on next week's live what the final total was. But we do appreciate everybody who joined in, everybody who watched and participated. You guys, you did good. $1,300 at the cutoff, says Adriana.
Woo!
Lovely.
Okay.
Perfect. We're thrilled to be able to pass that over,
That's
and
great.
hopefully it can do some good.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
Yes.
Thank you
Amazing,
all.
you guys.
We've said it many times before. Whiskey drinkers are always just the best type of people. Never really met a whiskey drinker who's just been a jerk. It's because we're all awesome, and we're also usually very, very generous, both in our pours with our friends and opening up our wallets when there's a needed cause such as this. So, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you guys so much for helping us donate some money to a very needed situation.
Yes. You're the best supporters our little channel could ask for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
It is a nice round number.
We do like it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Very cool.
Amazing.
Very cool.
Well.
All right.
I guess we are at 9 o'clock.
We are.
I was about to say, I can't wait to go lay down. I can't lay down. I cannot be horizontal.
Can't wait to sit upright.
Can't wait to sleep sitting straight up.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Hopefully we'll be back to normal next week.
Yeah.
And congrats to our winners.
Congrats to our winners. We will see you guys next Sunday. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.
Good night.